sharply in the Asia-Pacific after U.S. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi visited Taiwan, with Beijing beginning its military exercises that include live-fire drills in 6 zones surrounding Taiwan. The drills have kicked off in waters off the coast of Taiwan and are expected to continue for 4 days till the 8th of August, which will include long-range live ammunition shooting. They are expected to take place in multiple zones encircling Taiwan, at some points within just 20 kilometers of the island's shore. A Chinese military source also told the media that the exercises are being staged in preparation for actual combat, quote-unquote. Taiwan has condemned the drills. The Taiwanese military has now said that it is closely monitoring unprecedented Chinese drills and that it will uphold the principle of preparing for war without seeking war, calling it an attempt to unilaterally undermine regional stability.
Our government is even more resolute to safeguard the sovereignty and territorial integrity of our nation. In light of the current scenario, our government will not only actively strengthen its self-defense capabilities, but will also maintain close ties with like-minded countries like the United States. Together, we will defend the rules-based international order, avoiding further regional escalation while vigorously protecting the security of the Taiwan Strait and the freedom, openness, peace and stability of the Indo-Pacific region.
In the latest, the Taiwan Defense Ministry has now confirmed that an unidentified aircraft flew over its Kinmen Island. This after Taiwan yesterday confirmed that 27 Chinese warplanes had already entered its air defense zone and that it had scrambled jets to warn them off. Taiwan's Maritime and Port Bureau issued warnings to ships to avoid the areas being used for the Chinese drills, with Taiwanese cabinet confirming that the drills would disrupt 18 international routes passing through its flight information region. As tensions escalate, the group of 7 nations condemned China over its aggressive stance. Foreign ministers from the US, the UK, Japan, Canada, France, Germany, Italy in a joint statement said, I'm quoting, "There is no justification to use a visit as pretext for aggressive military activity in the Taiwan Strait, and China's escalatory response risks increasing tensions and destabilizing the region," unquote. Meanwhile, the White House also warned China to not turn Nancy Pelosi's visit to Taiwan into a crisis, warning that the U.S. is ready to meet any challenges by Beijing in the region. The EU's diplomatic chief, Josep Borrell, confirmed China's planned military exercises around Taiwan, saying that there is no justification for using Nancy Pelosi's visit as a pretext for military aggression in the Taiwan Strait. Remember, China had on Wednesday accused the United States of violating China's sovereignty under the guise of democracy. The Chinese foreign minister warned of relevant, resolute, forceful and effective measures. The escalation in the region took place after the U.S. House of Representatives Speaker Nancy Pelosi made an unscheduled trip as part of a wider Asian tour, even after repeated warnings by Beijing against doing so. The senior U.S. Democrats' visit was not approved by U.S. President Joe Biden, who had earlier said the American military felt it was not a good idea amid heightened tensions in the region. And our correspondent Patrick Fogg getting us this report from Beijing. Take a look.